A, I, U, E, O, An, A.
It sounds so nice when you do it.
And then you have K, G, N, Ch, J, I, T, D, N, T, D, N. Right? And now coming to the last row of 5 letters. Right? So for the last row, it's very easy. The last row is very, very simple, right? So the first one is a P. P, as in Papa. So just P. So that is going to be a U that you make, and this time just get the line down. So a U and then get the line down. So that's P.
So it's not that different from
The N. Remember in N, when you were doing the N in the retroflexive?
right, and it's
You made a
separate.
U and then a separate line, right?
I was thinking of this letter is T with a little circle.
Which one?
T.
This one? The? Are you saying this?
T. The aspirated.
You mean this?
Yeah, that looks the same to me.
Okay. Take it? Yeah? You may say that? Yes. Looks a little similar. So this is P. So we have a U and then we get the line down and the top. So that's P.
P.
So the next aspiration for this would be
P.
P. Absolutely. So when we do P, now actually if you look at this P, what is it? It's a P and a H, right? So it's very similar to just joining a H to this, right? But this is not how we write it. We are not going to write it like this. What we are going to do is we start with a vertical line.
Okay.
And then we make this side and then bring it to this side. That's P.
P.
So you draw a vertical line first, then start with another vertical line, short, curve it, and then bring it down like this. That's a P.
P.
Many a times when you hear the Indians speak, for them the difference of the P and F doesn't exist.
Okay.
Right? This is the same thing that they're going to say P and also F. Please do not get confused. Right? So this is P. And then you come to the next one, which is a B. So to draw the B, you're going to start with another vertical line and then make a circle and then cut the circle into half. But just remember that this cutting has to be done from the left side corner to the right side corner, right? So again, a vertical line, a circle, and from the left corner top to the right bottom, you make the line, a diagonal line. So that's B.
B.
B as in banana, to make. Did we do banana, to make?
DB, Tony.
So banana, right? And then, what will be the next one?
P.
B, absolutely. But before we start making the B, I'm going to make the last one, which will make B writing easier, okay? So the next one, or the last one of this row, the fifth letter, is a M. And to draw the M, you start with a vertical line, circle it, make a horizontal line, lift the pencil, and then have another vertical line, almost double of the first one. I'll do it once again and I'll show you the strokes. So here you made one vertical line first, then you make the vertical line and make a little circle like you made for girl, remember? And then you kind of make the vertical line, the circle and the horizontal line, and then lift the pencil and have a complete vertical line. So that's M. Right? Now the B looks very similar to the M. Just that the M, there is no circle at the top, but B starts with a little circle. Let's see what I'm saying. So when I'm writing B, I'll make a little circle, another horizontal, make the vertical, another horizontal, and then with a gap.
Okay, so this is the top line.
It's
It
just-
goes down.
Yes, there's again a gap. Like we saw for the, there was a gap in between the two parts of the letter. In the same manner, there's a little gap that you have to leave. That's, even if you write your B and M very similar, that's the only indication that says that it's a B and not a M. So you should have a circle and there should be a gap. So I'm going to draw this once again. So there's going to be a little circle that you make and a horizontal line. That's the first step. So you have a little circle and a horizontal line and then a vertical line. That's the next step. Then you have little circle, horizontal, vertical, and then again a circle. And now this time little circle, horizontal, vertical, circle, and this line again, horizontal, and then this. So this is B. So this is P, H, B, B, M. And when I'm going to write it down in a row, then this is going to be like P, H, B, B, M. Right? So coming to the next one, I told you that these were the first 5 rows of 5 letters each. Right? And now the next 2 rows are going to be 4 letters each. So the next one is a year. Year.
Yeah.
So for the year, you've actually drawn it before to make this.
Okay.
Do you remember what was the first stroke, first instruction to do this?
Little circle.
For this, it was a little circle, but the easy way, if you remember, we said start with the inverted S. So make an inverted S, take the line up and bring it down. That is what is year. That's it.
Okay.
So again, make an inverted S, take the line up, bring it down, and then the top. So that's year.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then for the next one, which is R,
Okay.
very easy. Just make a 2. So start with a little semicircle, a loop, and a diagonal line. So that's R.
Good.
Once again, we do that. So it's a semicircle, loop, diagonal line down. R.
On ch,
Huh.
is there supposed to be a diagonal line on that too?
In ch, you mean this one?
Not ch. That's not what I mean.
The.
K.
In curve. In this curve, the aspirated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do make a R just like this.
So the 2 is shorter than
Oh, no. It can be the same.
it can be. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been doing.
It is the same. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So you make a 2 there, then take the line up and bring it down. Leave the pencil. Again, make a oval over here. That's
My 2 has just been longer.
don't make it too long.
Okay.
They should be in proportion.
Okay.
So maybe let's say half,
Okay.
the half semicircle and half diagonal line, and then up.
Okay. That's what I want to know.
Okay? So this is R.
Oh.
So the next one is a L. So for the L, there is a vertical line and an inverted 3 actually, upside down. So that's L. So we have a vertical line and upside down 3. That's L.
The.
And then you have a V.
The.
And for the V, you have a vertical line and just an oval. So a vertical line and just an oval. That's V.
Okay.
So in a row, it goes as Y, R, L, V.
Okay.
ठीक है? And then the last row starts with my letter. So it's a sh.
Sh.
So for the sh, it's very similar to the r, just that you have to have a circle at the beginning when you draw the r. So you start with a little circle and then make the semicircle and then the loop down. And with this, there's always a vertical line attached. Just like girl, you have a vertical line separately. In the same manner, you have a vertical line here. So it's sh. You could have made your r a little bigger. Make it in equal proportion. So when you're writing the sh, circle, semicircle, loop down, and the vertical line is going to be in the same proportion. It's not that this is smaller.
So it's not smaller, only
No.
the k.
No,
It's the same.
It's the same. So that's sh.
Sh. Okay.
And then you have another sh, which is very, very rarely used. But since it's in the middle in a row, that's why you can't remove it. Otherwise, the ones that were not used, the consonants that were not used, they were at the corner, that were the last
Right,
ones.
right.
So we just remove them, right? But this, we just learn it. So it's very similar to this. So you actually make a p first to make this. So it's a U and a vertical line. Sorry, just write a little wrong. So it's a U and a vertical line. And then again, from the top left to the right bottom, just cut it like this. That's sh.
There's not, I don't hear a difference between the two.
There's no difference.
Okay.
I mean, for explanation, you may say there's a difference, but actually there's no difference. When you hear it, there's not much difference there. So this is sh. The other one is a more intense one, sh, but it sounds the same, right? So the next one is a s. S. And for the s, you again draw the 2. These are some letters which are used a number of times in different ways. Huh?
Yeah.
So you again use the 2, so it's going to be the same 2 first, or the r first, as you can say, right? And then from the center, you have a horizontal line and a vertical line.
Oh, that's like that, okay.
So that's s. So once again, It's a R that you make, and from the loop center here, you take a horizontal line and then a vertical line. Of course, these two lines don't join, huh? They're not going to join, right? So that's S.
So,
And the last letter, and the most important letter, which we are using all the time whenever we are making our sentences, or when we make our sentences, I should say, is H.
so yeah, we haven't learned that yet, have we?
Yeah. So मैं हूँ H, तुम हो H, आप हैं H. So H is very important.
Yeah.
So to draw the H, you start with a little vertical line, make a semicircle, and take this like a parrot's beak.
Okay.
Like you have a hooked beak of the parrot, right? So take it like that, and then again bring it down like this. So a vertical line, a semicircle, the parrot's beak, and then another semicircle like this. So that's H. And you don't lift your pencil when you do this. So it's a vertical line, semicircle, hooked beak, get it back, down here. That's it. H.
Okay.
Right? And when we do this, it is going to be sh, sh, s, h. So we've learned p, p, b, bh, m, y, r, l, v. Very important combination. Love. Right? And then sh, sh, s, h.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Okay.
Any problem till here?
So your red H, it just kind of looks like a cursive E or a reversed 3. So there's not quite as much hook. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
There's just going to be a little hook that you have to show. Otherwise, when some students are not able to make this. So you know how I simplify it? I tell them just to make an inverted 3, as you just said. Yeah? So you don't have to bother about the hook at all. And you just make a vertical line. Oh, this is not as dark. So you just make a vertical line and then make this. If nothing else works.
Because mine are coming out all lopsided.
Oh, this is perfect. Just make it straight.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but it wasn't going very well.
Because you lifted your pencil. If you
I
don't-
haven't been. I think
No?
it's, my hooks are maybe too big. Because they just go.
Okay, so just try it once again. Huh? Make a vertical line, semicircle, hook it down, and then bring it back. But just that everything has to be in a line. Otherwise, it looks a little.
I think I was making my hook too big.
Okay, so make it a little smaller. That's okay.
So it's going better now. Okay.
So just say the ones that we've done today. So start from here.
H, H, B, B, M, Y, R, L, V, Sh, Sh, S, H.
Very nice. Perfect.
These are easier to say than
Yes,
yesterday.
yes, absolutely.
Maybe not to write, but to say.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. And then here really we have 3 more letters in the last row, which are very, very rarely used because they come only in very pure Hindi words. So I just show it to you, but you don't really have to bother how they go.
Oh, okay.
Right? So when we are doing this, then it is going to be the last row of all the alphabets here. So it's a It's a combined sound, which is like a sh.
Sh.
And this goes like a vertical line. It looks like a monkey hanging from a tree. So it's a vertical line. Yes. The one that I've striked off, right?
Well, one
So-
of the ones you striked off.
The last three, the last four, can you see that in the chart? So the first one, where there's a king,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
So it's a warrior actually. So a vertical line, and then have a little curved horizontal line, make a little circle, and then another semicircle, and like this.
It's cute.
It's very cute, absolutely. So that's like a vertical, a little semicircle, circle, another semicircle, and then loop. That's a sh. And then these are actually combination of sounds, right? So then there's another one which is a thr.
Tr.
So that's going to be a vertical line and an inverted V. Like we had it for re, remember? When we were doing this not to known
Oh.
vowel, then we again had a vertical line, we made an inverted V, and then we had the cursive E. This was re, and this is thr.
Tr. Okay.
And then the last one is a combination of a G and Y, so it's a gear.
Like in the number 11.
In the umbrella one?
Like in the number 11?
Yes, but it doesn't come with the number 11, it doesn't go the same way. It's another letter and it's used in different words. Huh? So this is gear, and it is going to be a vertical line. And you remember your j? So it's like a j, but it's an extension to the j. So with the j, you make a loop and bring it down like this. So that's gear.
Cute.
So it was a vertical line, horizontal, hook, and then loop down. So these three letters are the last three letters that you have in the charts that you see, but they're very rarely used. Okay?